Now that's dinner. Okay, since we've did the chicken with the panko blend and we did the meatloaf with the panko blend, we're gonna do the pork chop in the oven with sweet potato, salad, cucumber, black olives, and I think I got everything I need here. So let's do it. All right, I'm gonna spray the 2 pans. One's gonna be for the potato, and the other one's gonna be for the pork chops. All right, what we're finding out is that eating the sweet potatoes the way that she cooked it like this last time was amazing. I'll have her put that in the oven. We put butter on it as well. You leave the skin on it, and it came out real good. I'm not a sweet potato fan, but eating it this way, I am a sweet potato fan. Certain type of way I'll eat sweet potato, but this is definitely one of the ways. Now, you know, we're not trying to say we're vegans or meat eaters or a thing. We're just eating different, healthier. Sometimes we don't. We're just mixing it all in there. So eat what you want to eat and how you want to eat it. We're just giving you great tips. All right, I like these cucumbers. And then just the black olives. I'll probably put cheese on mine. Bibi probably don't want cheese on hers. Some people like green olives. Some people like black olives. I mean, I love green olives as well, but sometimes you just get tired of eating the same olives. So that's it right there, other than I'm gonna add cheese later on. So got 2 steps completed. And then finally, I'm gonna do that pork chop and then get them in the oven. Now, I've washed my pork chops underneath cold water because sometimes around this area here, they leave the bits of bones are stuck in there. And I hate, like when it comes to pork chops, I love the bone, but I hate when they leave the bone pieces in there. So make sure you wash that real good because it stinks when you're eating something and then you're right in the middle of eating and then all of a sudden you get this piece of bone. It either cuts you or, but this is just mayonnaise. We're trying it with mayonnaise. The panko so far that on the chicken and in the meatloaf I feel is better than the shake and bake. But I think what makes it amazing is this Duke's mayonnaise. So make sure you spread this on there easily. And again, cold water and get all the bones off of it when they cut it, because it just seems like nowadays they don't do a good job of cutting and stuff, or the blades are dull. So let me do this side and then go on to the other side. This is the messy part here, is that right there when I finally got to rub it in. And then I'm going to rub it in with my hand. So I want to make sure I got enough. And you could definitely smell that Italian herb. Because then I'm going to lay it on the plate on the other side. And just get it on there generously. Like I said, I think personally this is better than shake and bake. All right, let me do this because I can't do it with one hand. All right, I'm going to put it on the pan. And then anything I have left over here, it's crazy because I just cleaned the kitchen. I'm just going to put it on whatever is here. As this is just the only messy part of the process. And then from here, I'm going to put it inside the refrigerator to let the mayonnaise cool off and get hardened. It kind of felt like it got soft. All right, I'm gonna go put that in the refrigerator. So I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna say now, this is just my idea now. This has nothing to do with I seen it somewhere or thing, but I just noticed that the mayonnaise was melting. I'm going to leave it in there maybe about 15 minutes to at least let it get cool again before I put it into the oven. Alrighty, I got it confirmed from BB. She's on her way home. She said put the oven for 375 and both of them can be cooked at the same time. So, and I'm going to put some butter on them. Alright. This butter here, we don't refrigerate. This butter stays outside on the counter. This is our butter that we use. If you wanted to put it on bread or anything. But, and then she said both of them should take 45 minutes to cook on the same amount of thing. All right, so let me put this on there. Alrighty. One. And then I'm gonna get the other one out of the refrigerator. Two. All right. 45 minutes. All right, the tester's here. All right, don't burn.
Okay, here we go. Perfecto. Did you happen to flip these?
No.
No? Okay. I'm gonna say they're done. All right, just let them cool off a little bit.
And they have butter on them. And I made a salad.
Okay. Get them out of this oil.
And that's the panko.
There's that. Alrighty.
Yeah, I'll take like 3 or 4.
I know, you've gotten into these, haven't you?
Yeah, those are way better.
Okay.
I guess yours is the 2 and mine's is the...
Yeah.
Then you got the salad.
Okay.
Then you got your HP sauce. Dinner is cooling. Now that's dinner. Presentation. Right there. All right, choose your poison, guys. A1 or HP. Vinaigrette or Italian.
Oh, baby's got to get the butter. And
I'll get the butter. Do a butter with a knife?
No, I got a knife.
Okay.
I just need the butter and the cinnamon.
Don't put too much in it.
I don't.
Cinnamon. When are you gonna make your cake?
Oh, maybe tomorrow. We don't have anything planned for tomorrow, right?
Nope.
Let's do it tomorrow. There we go.
Yeah, I get a lot of comments that the videos make them hungry. I laugh when I read those. Then someone made a comment that they were on a diet and this video is killing them. Food videos are killing them.
Sorry about that, guys.
Just hang in there and just don't eat a lot of big portions. I mean, that's all.
That's what it basically comes down to.
Yeah. I mean, we go out to eat, we'll eat like this. We'll eat steaks. We just kind of basically know, you know, like if one day we eat bread, just not to chill out for the rest of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Or 2 weeks, no bread, and just gotta mix it up in there.
And it's really hard during the summer too, because there's so much that we like to eat during the summer that you don't like to eat in the winter time.
Yeah. But basically just eat a lot of meat, a lot of steak, pork, chicken.
Throw in a salad every once in a while.
Yeah, get a little low carb salad in there. Every once in a while you can have one baked potato. It's not gonna
hurt you.
it's not
Sweet
gonna
potatoes
hurt
are
you.
better than white potatoes.
Right.
And if you can find the purple sweet potatoes, that's even better. But I think they only come out a certain time of the year, though. I could be wrong.
And then you could do like what we do. If we make mashed potatoes, it's usually 2 potatoes, big potatoes that we get.
Yeah.
If it's a small potato, it'll be 3 small potatoes.
Yeah.
But that'll be it for the meal.
Mm-hmm. No, everything come out good, babe.
But yeah, that'll be it for the meal.
Yep. That actually tastes really good.
And then if we go out, we just be careful.
I'll try to be anyway.
And then if we happen to eat something bad
Or
thing, we just know when we come home and we make a plate, we skip that.
yeah. Been trying to limit the pasta, the rice,
Yeah, definitely.
bread.
Yeah, I mean, you can go out and have yourself a couple of slices of pizza, just don't eat a whole pizza,
Right.
you know? And then if you're staying away from, like, candies and stuff, just be strong about it. Maybe once a month,
Treat yourself.
you can have yourself a piece of candy or an ice cream, and then you know, like, hey, I already had that, you know, candy or ice cream for the month, and then call it a day.
Yeah.
I mean, there's times we see stuff in the stores. It's like,
It's like, oh, that looks so good, but I know I need to stay away.
yeah. That's why we buy that small piece of cake.
Yeah.
It lasts us 2 days because it's one piece. It cuts 4 pieces. Mm-hmm. Oh, you got a bone too? That's what I was talking about earlier. I cleaned it out good.
Gristle. That's gristle. That's not a bone.
Okay.
Okay, I will say, I don't like the plank dough on the pork chop.
No? Okay.
No, it's soggy.
It's soggy. Oh, okay. Maybe we should have did it like the chicken.
What do you mean?
Well, remember the chicken when we fried it before we put it in the...
Right.
So maybe the panko should have been fried. I mean, the pork chop should have been fried on each side for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Then put inside. Because the sogginess is coming from the mayonnaise and then the juices.
Right.
Where'd I get you? Where in the chicken,
It's don't
we
have
fried
any-
it first.
Right. You're
And
dealing
then-
well that, and you're dealing with no fat on the meat.
Yeah, and then it crispied it.
Right.
Then it went to the...
But other than that, it tastes good.
Yeah. Yeah, overall, I would use this panko over...
Shake and bake.
Yeah. And again, I use mayonnaise as the sticking point.
Right.
That could be other reasons too. You know, other people just... The shake and bake, it's just water. I mean, it's just shake and bake. You just...
Right.
You don't put nothing on there. So that could be another reason too. But I know what you mean. It tastes better when it's crunchier.
Yeah.
But the flavors are on point.
That it is. I'm not
Especially
disputing
with,
that.
you know, with the A1 steak sauce, with the...
I'm not disputing the flavor. The flavor is on point.
With your sauce there, your whatever it is, PB, PG.
PH. Ice cream.
LMNOP. But it's another good cooking idea for you guys to try out. So those that are interested in that panko seasoning, it's definitely worth it by Kinder's. We've stretched it, still got some left over.
Yeah.
We made meatloaf with it, we made chicken with it,
Now the pork chops.
and the pork chops.
Yeah.
So definitely it's usable.
On various meats.
Especially if you're trying to keep a lot of seasoning out of your cupboards. Because every time you make something different, you always have to buy a seasoning for it, and it's sometimes just like it sits there forever.
Yep.
And you never use it again. So if you're cleaning out your seasoning closet or your cabinet, and you just want to stick to certain kinds of seasoning, this pack right here will last you a long time, and you'll definitely use it. And it's less of the other stuff you have to buy.
Right.
Because I love the butter on this.
Potato.
Yeah. And
Well, you got real butter,
They were
too.
hard too.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
sweet potatoes, baby. They're going to be
No, when I
hard.
first cut them,
Oh, yeah.
and then, but they're perfect when the way that they're cooked. We cooked both of these for $3.75 for 45 minutes, and it came out good. Everything
Perfect.
got cooked.
Yep.
Now this was a big piece of pork chop. This is what you say it's a steak pork chop, kind
This
of like.
is called a pork steak.
So if you got thinner pork chops, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
You want to keep an eye, but definitely.
Well, I mean, you can get pork steaks that are thinly cut as well, but you can still, the concept, you can use it on pork chops.
Right, but I'm just saying you got to be careful putting both of them together for 45 minutes because the thinner ones
Oh,
are
yeah.
cooked quicker.
Real quick.
Yeah, because this here, the sweet potato, it does, you know, for them not they're smushy, but they're not smushy.
They're perfect.
375, 45 minutes is perfect cooking for them.
Yep,
And like I
it
said,
is.
if you had a thinner one, the thinner meat, you just gotta be careful, keep an eye on it, maybe like in 30 minutes or something.
Yeah, because this piece of pork steak is probably about a half an inch thick, so
Yeah, this is what we got from
or an
Sam's
inch
Club.
thick.
It's real thick.
Yeah, it's real thick. Yeah, that's good.
It's all good, guys. Eat them up.
Forgot my water.